this video today, I'm going to teach you how to create puzzle books to start selling on Amazon KDP. Puzzle books are a seriously underserved market, and so I'm going to allow you to break away from low content book to really create a book that can be useful for the user. A puzzle book is considered to be an activity book. This type of book is intended for the reader to complete. Puzzle books can range from crossword puzzles, word search, and Sudoku, or you can even create a book that has a combination of all three. And so in this video, I'm going to give you a full tutorial on how you can start creating puzzle books today. According to Amazon KDP, a puzzle book is not a low content book. Low content books are things like diaries and journals, but a puzzle book is not considered low content and it does not contain repetitive pages. With that, you'll be able to take full advantage of everything Amazon KDP has to offer. When you create low content books on Amazon KDP, you do not get an ISBN, but you also do not get a look inside feature, which customers may use to make purchase decisions. And so in this video, we're going to go from step 1 to step whatever it is to create puzzle books today. Hey, if you're new here, and hey, if you are just coming back, my name is Shanice and I do operate a stationery shop that is not called Shanice DK Designs. But here on this YouTube channel, I talk all things self-publishing, business, and marketing. And so if that is something you're interested in, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, show some support, and also stick around for all the information that I have to share with you. In order to create our puzzle books, we do need to use a tool called BookBolt to get that done. BookBolt is an amazing software that you can use to create a variety of book types. We have used the BookBolt previously on this channel to create low content books, and so today we're actually going to use the same tool, BookBolt, to create medium content books such as puzzle books. If you go to any video on my YouTube channel as well as this video today, you will find a link to BookBolt. You will also find a coupon code Shanice DK Designs, which gives you 20% off of your subscription each and every month. But I've partnered up with BookBolt to bring you 1 month for free, and this offer is at the end of the video. So here I am in the BookBolt studio, and we're going to get started with creating our puzzle book. Before I create any book, the very first thing I like to do is research. And so I did a bit of research before starting this video, and I'm going to actually pull up my notes tab so you can see what we're going to be creating today. I'm all about teacher self-care. If you've been on my channel for any time, you know that I am a former teacher. And so I came up with the idea to target teachers and self-care by creating a puzzle book for them. So I'm going to be creating a Seasons of Self-Care 30 Sudoku puzzles for teachers, and I'm going to be doing a spring edition. The good thing about creating medium content books with Amazon KDP is that because it's not a low content book, you do get to take advantage of series. And so I thought, even if I start off with spring, I can do spring, I can do winter, I can do fall, and this can really be something that teachers can use all throughout the year. So now that we have our idea, the very next thing that we need to do is actually go ahead and do some research. One thing I love about BookBolt is that it is a complete software. So you can do your research and then you can actually go ahead and create your books. So we're going to actually start here in the BookBolt cloud, and we're going to go ahead and narrow this down to puzzle book. I already typed in my Sudoku. So let's go ahead and see what pops up. So we're seeing lots of good results here. I see Sudoku puzzles 2024 for adults, moving from easy to hard. We see activity puzzles ages 8 to 12. So we see that you have a number of different niches that you can tap into. You could do kids, you could do extreme hard or very hard. You could do easy to medium. So we're getting a good idea of some books that we could possibly create for this niche here on Amazon KDP. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the keywords tabs to see if we can find some good keywords that we could possibly use for our Sudoku book. Now, I wanted to create a Sudoku puzzle book for teachers, so we're going to type some things in and see if this is a viable niche. So we're seeing some keywords here. We're seeing 100 Sudoku puzzles that seem to be very popular, 1,000 Sudoku puzzles, 101. So these seem to be what most people are searching for. Most people are searching for 100 Sudoku puzzles. So let's go ahead over to Amazon and see if we can find find some additional keywords for this. So here I am on Amazon and I've typed in 100 Sudoku and we're seeing lots of good options pop up. So we're seeing 100 Sudoku puzzles for adults, 100 Sudoku, 100 Sudoku for adults, 100 Sudoku puzzles. So let's just go ahead with a 100 Sudoku and see what pops up. So as we can see, we have 1,000 results for 100 Sudoku. What this means is that there are about 1,000 books that are currently trying to rank for 100 Sudoku. In BookBolt, we can see that there's a search volume of about 3,000. So we have a good search volume, about 3,000. And then we also have somewhat low competition because we're only seeing 1,000 results. So I wanted to create a Sudoku puzzle book for teachers. So we're going to search that in and see if it's a viable keyword. When I type in 100 Sudoku puzzles for teachers, we're actually seeing 220 results, which tells me that this is a low competition keyword. And so we can see teacher off duty, Sudoku puzzle book for kids. That is not quite relevant to us, but we're seeing a lot of this teacher off duty type of puzzle book, right? Which tells me that it's low competition and we could be able to create something like this. So we're actually going to go ahead and start creating our book right now. In order to create your book using BookBolt, what you would need to do is to switch from the Research tab to the Create tab. And we're going to go to the BookBolt Studio. Now that we've logged in, we're going to go ahead and create a new project. We want the paperback cover and interior. I have not seen any puzzle books with hardcover, so we're going to stick with paperback. So we're just going to call this teacher puzzle book. Now 6x9 is the most common book size. Majority of books are typically 6x9. Usually when you're seeing like a puzzle book or an activity book, sometimes they're 8.5 by 11. So I would say if you want to create your book, you can either do 6x9 or 8.5 by 11. It really depends on your audience. If you're doing a book for kids, I would definitely say go 8.5 by 11. I'm doing a book for teachers and I'm thinking that teachers are going to be at work. They want something small so that they can easily put it in their bag. And so I'm actually going to go 6x9 for this book. We're going to do, typically we're seeing 100 Sudoku puzzles. So of course, the idea here would be to go ahead and create 100 if you want to put 100 Sudoku puzzles in your keywords. But I'm actually just going to create a very simple book for us today. And so I'm going to go ahead and put 50 pages. And of course, we want the interior to be black and white so we can save as much money as possible. So we're going to go ahead and hit create. So what BookBolt is going to do is they're going to launch a file for you. This is going to have your cover file as well as your interior. And so we're actually going to go ahead and design the interior of our book first and then come back to the cover. For the interior of our book, we know that we want to go ahead and design a teacher self-care Sudoku puzzle book, and we want this to be spring. And so I want each of my pages to kind of have a spring feel. So we're going to actually design that first and clone it on each and every page. In order to find elements to decorate your page here on BookBolt, you can click on picture or you can click on elements. We're actually going to go ahead and click picture and we're going to go over to either Pixabay or Unsplash. All right, so here on Pixabay, what I've done is I've typed in spring and then I wanted it to be in grayscale. And so we can see lots of good elements here that would work great for spring. I'm going to choose this little rabbit because it's so cute. So we're going to put a little rabbit down here. So I actually really love this Easter egg. So we're going to go ahead and select this Easter egg and we're going to put this Easter egg up top. So something that I also want on each page is for each page to say brain break. And so we're going to actually go ahead and type brain break on each page. So we're going to type brain break number on each page so that we are able to just kind of number each puzzle. I'm actually going to go ahead and make this gray because I don't want it to be too bright. So we're going to go ahead and make that gray. Now what we're going to do, now that we have this, so this is what every page is going to look like. We're going to go ahead and actually clone this page. You just want to right click on your page, click on clone this page, and we're going to go ahead and select the first half. So for the first half of our book, we want it to look like what we just did. So go ahead and hit clone. And so now for the first half of our book, all of the pages look like this. And so as you can see, page 26 does not have what we just cloned. And so what we're going to do is actually go ahead and copy these. I'm going to actually go ahead and copy these, paste it on page 26. And we're going to change this from saying brain break. Just going to put solution. All right, so on these pages, instead of brain break, it's going to say solution. And so they'll know that this is solution for number 1. So the next thing we need to do is clone this page as well. So we're going to go ahead and clone this page, and it's going to be the second half. Then you're going to hit clone. So now we are ready to create our puzzles. What you want to do is you want to click on this maze button, which is the page templates. And in order to create our puzzle book here in BookBolt, we actually need to be in the Pro subscription. So we're going to click on Pro only. And this is showing you a number of different puzzles that you could create, or different book types. It doesn't have to be puzzles. We're actually going to go ahead and click on our Sudoku. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and say we want our Sudoku to be on the first half. So we're going to select first half. So now it opens up a number of different settings for you. And here you can choose a couple of different things. So you can choose your font color. You can change it if you'd like. I want mine to be black, so I've selected black. I want my line color to be gray. You can change your font title, your size, and different things like that. We're going to keep one puzzle per page. We're going to keep our size at 9 by 9. And we're going to go ahead and just put a little message for teachers right here as the name. And we're going to say, take care of yourself. Take care of you. Oh, take care of you. It's just a cute little message for the teachers. In terms of our solutions, we're going to keep all of our solutions after all of the puzzles, but you can select how you would want this to appear. For us, we're just going to select after all the puzzles. Then you just want to go ahead and click next and submit. And BookBolt is going to work its magic. So now that BookBolt has worked its magic, all we need to do is a couple of edits. And so what I'm doing here is just going on each page and I'm dragging all of my puzzles down to fit right between the elements that I created. And we're actually going to go ahead and number this brain break number 1. And so you just want to do that for all of your pages. And so after you've done just kind of making your simple edits to all of your pages, you need to do the same thing for your solutions. So for your solutions, you simply need to drag it down as well. And then we're going to go ahead and call this solution number 1. And so that right there is all you need to do to create your interior. What we're going to do now is work on our cover. Now remember, we already have the title for our book, so this is going to be really simple for us to quickly generate a cover for our book. All right, so what I've done here is I've actually just typed on all the text that I want for my book. And so we're going to go ahead and just adjust everything to what we need it to be. So once you've done making sure that everything is centered, you can actually go ahead and take off the cover template. So if you click right here, hide cover template, it'll take that off. So now you can see your book without the Amazon KDP thing in there. All right, so now I need a background color. I'm thinking spring. So spring is all things blue. So we're gonna go ahead and find a nice shade of blue. So the next thing I did was I just simply uploaded my image into BookBolt that I took a screenshot of one of the page. And we're gonna actually go ahead and crop this down to fit on our front page, so that they can have just a little idea of what our Sudoku puzzles are all about. Search spring, see what we can find. Ooh, so many florals. Let's actually go ahead and try to get something transparent, because we do want to still keep our background. I really love that background that we have, so we do still want to keep that background. So let's go ahead and see what we can find transparent to put on our book cover. I found this beautiful flower design, so we're going to go ahead and use that all over our book. We want it to go all the way to the border, so we're just going to resize that. So once you've designed your interior and you've designed your cover, this is what our cover came out to. I had put a white in the background just to make sure all the text we have is visible for the teachers. Of course, you would play around with your cover, you would test it and kind of just create something that works for you. So once you're done, the next thing here is actually just to go ahead and click download. And what BookBolt will do is it will download two files for you. So one file is going to be your interior and the next file is going to be your cover file. What you would do from this step is to go ahead and actually upload your book into Amazon KDP. If you're looking to sell on Amazon KDP, what I'm going to do for you all is I'm going to link a video right here for you. And this video is going to show you step by step how to go through the upload process when you are ready to sell your book on Amazon KDP. So in order to do all that we just did, you do need to have a pro subscription of BookBolt to get that done. With a pro subscription, you do get to create your puzzle books. And so the cost right now is $19.99, but if you use the coupon code ShaniceDK Designs, you do get 20% off each and every month. In addition to that, you do get a free 3-day trial, which means if you can take everything that I've shared with you in this video and apply it, you would be able to get this done for $0, completely free. Now, here is something even better. I have partnered up with BookBolt to offer to you a free month of the pro subscription. All you need to do to claim that is to click the link in my description, enter your email address, and BookBolt is going to automatically enter you into this raffle. So if you're looking to start creating your books and you want to start off for free, I encourage you to go ahead and enter this raffle so you can have an opportunity to get 1 month free. So we have come to the very end of our video and I hope that you found this tutorial really helpful. If you did, I encourage you to go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and also share this video with someone who you think it may be helpful for. Now that you're done with your book, what actually happens next is to try to get some sales on your book. And there are a number of different marketing strategies that you can use to try to get your first sale as soon as possible. What I've done is I've compiled a list of various marketing strategies that you can employ. And I do have a link in my description where you can go ahead and check out that article. I wish you all the best in your publishing journey. If you want to talk with me one-on-one about anything that we discussed in the video, then also go ahead and check my description for details. Now I'm going to see you all in my very next video. Again, I wish you all the best. Bye!